Hello, America. This here is a traveler trucker presenting you the next episode of the Road Critic. Today's critiquing is going to be of Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. It's a lighthearted movie starring probably right up there as one of my top three favorite actors, Will Ferrell. The movie came out in August of 2006. It was 108 minutes. It grossed 163 million at the box office. And this was written by Will Ferrell and Adam McKay, directed by Adam McKay. Of course, it starred Will Ferrell, hilarious, John C. Reilly, and Sasha Baron Cohen, who's gained a bit of infamy over the last few years, and the late great Michael Clarke Duncan. Really sad to hear of his passing. Fantastic actor, was in The Green Mile. I will be critiquing that one at some point. Leslie Bibb, probably a whole lot of people don't know her. I think she's a great actress, very, very, very good actress. Of course, Jayne Lynch from Glee. A lot of people really like her. Amy Adams, and the funny man Andy Richter did a great job on this movie. Very funny. The whole movie itself was very funny. Of course, Will Ferrell starred a guy that was a mechanic on a very bad NASCAR team, and got the opportunity after the driver decided to take a break during the race to eat lunch. And they needed somebody to drive the race car. He got in the race car, and the next thing you know, he's doing good, did great, ends up getting hired, and does something he'd wanted to do all his life. He believed he was born to be a race car driver, and eventually brought on John C. Reilly, his partner, as a second team. And the two, it's a comedy genius between these two. Hilarious. The whole movie was just one great line after another. And then, of course, he gets into the big wreck and blah, 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 and loses the team and gets down and out on his luck. Kind of a little bit like Days of Thunder, I guess. I don't know if they was premising it on that or not, but one of the scenes that I remember, it's so funny, is when the family is sitting around the dinner table, and they got all these products, and you could tell they were doing product placement out the yin yang, Coke and Pizza Hut and Wonder Bread, and just, it was hilarious. And they're all sitting there throwing one line zingers at each other. And then, of course, he ends up meeting back up with his daddy, and he gets him back on track. During his downtime, he was delivering pizzas, which was funny. His daddy gets back into his life for a moment and gets him back on track and gets him back out to racing again. And during that time, he, of course, gets divorced from Leslie Bibb, and she ends up marrying John C. Reilly, his best friend, which is funny. You got to watch this movie. It's hilarious. You won't be disappointed, even if you're not a Will Ferrell fan. Just as a comedy act, it's great. Once they get divorced and he gets back on the track and gets back to his winning ways, of course he falls in love with Amy Adams, and it's kind of a good feel good movie. It is really. There's bits and pieces of it that's kind of got just a little bit of drama, but for the most part, it is a comedy. It's meant to be funny. It is funny, and I highly suggest watching it Will Ferrell is one of my favorite top three actors. Tom Cruise, Will Ferrell, love these guys. Will Ferrell's obviously the more comedic, and um, Steve Carell, love Steve Carell, great comedian actor. Him and Will Ferrell are just hilarious, and they're a little different. I mean, they're obviously got a different comedic style, but similar somewhat. Leslie Bibb, she did a great job. I enjoy her. She's pretty funny in here too. Michael Clarke Duncan, of course, he pays the big lug. There isn't a whole lot of acting on his part, but it was good. It was really good. Sasha Baron Cohen and Andy Richter were shall we say, lovers in the movie. Yeah, hilarious, funny. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to give away everything, but the movie itself, 2 thumbs up. I'm actually giving it 5 stars, a full 5 stars. I highly suggest people watching it rent it, buy it. You can actually get it. Actually, I've went to Walmart and I think I got it for $5. It was either the 5 or $7.50. One of these. You probably get it on eBay, Craigslist, something like that for $2 or $3, $4. Highly suggest. It's worth every penny that you spend on it. And I'm going to give her 5 stars and say goodbye, America.